Hey y'all, welcome back. If you don't know who I am CEO Chris. If you already know the vibes over here, hey girl, welcome back. But I am always dropping major gems to help people get to a bigger bag, okay? That is the goal. I'm here to help you guys with wealth tips, love tips, family tips, all those good tips that you need. But the main focus is helping you guys get to a bigger bag. I don't care if you work a 9 to 5. Don't quit your 9 to 5 because I cannot pay your bills. But I can also teach you a side hustle that you can possibly make into a real business. So that is my goal here. Welcome, subscribe, like this video so you can stay involved with the community. Over here, this is a community, okay? We feed off of each other. We talk about things. So welcome, engage, and I'm glad you're here, okay? Now let's get into it. If you are a woman, you are here because, girl, you are trying to make some money online. I'm telling you guys, the way of the future is making money online. People are having these side hustles that are really turning into big businesses. So, my goal is to help you guys understand how you can create online businesses from things that you know and from just everyday life. Like it can be done. So, if you're ready, you ready for the ride, if you're ready to get these gems, then tune on in. I need you guys to get your notebook. You know I love notes. I take notes. If you're new here, I love writing stuff down, okay? Of course, we have our phones, but I feel like I like to go the old school way. Write it down, see what I'm saying, see what I'm looking at, and I go from there. So now that you guys have gotten your notepads together, we're going to get into it. Number one, sell what you know. Sell what you know. You know so many things. You're knowledgeable on so many things. You've bought so many ebooks. You've taken so many online classes. You've been in so many Zoom calls. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, girl, sell what you know. And even if you don't use that, think about your past experience. Think about the jobs that you've had. Think about those things and put it all together and sell it. A lot of people, you think that they are like, oh, this person is so knowledgeable. Oh, they created this. No, they're just pulling everything from everywhere that they already know and packaging it up and selling it. And you can do that too. That is the easiest way for you to really make money online. A lot of my mentees that I have had, I always ask them, so what did you do prior to this? And they'll tell me, and I'll say, so what experiences or what tips do you have with what you already know? And they'll tell me, and I'm like, oh girl, that's an ebook. Oh girl, that's a class. Oh girl, that's a YouTube video. Like it is. Just because you're in a new field does not mean that you don't know what you're talking about. And even if you're trying to get into a new field, if you've taken a class or you've done this to learn about this new skill, then create something from it. Create it, okay, and sell it. You guys can sell it on Shopify. You can sell it on Beacons. You can sell it on Stand Store. It's so many things that you can sell. You can really sell it here on YouTube too by creating videos from it. But I do want you guys to remember what you've learned. I want you guys to package it up and I want you to sell it to people. You can make it an ebook, like I said, or a video or however you want it to be. All right. You really can create your own community as well. So sell what you know, sell your knowledge, okay? Because think about it. Think about all the things that you've ever bought for somebody. You're buying their knowledge too, right? So why not sell yours? So please sell what you know to get you to a bigger bag. Okay, y'all. So number two, sell a high ticket service. And this is what I mean. So back in number one, I told you guys to create an ebook or a class or whatever you want to do on things you know. Now that you've got the person in, now you want to sell something high ticket. And what I mean by that is you want them to be like your mentee. You want them to come into your community. I've seen people sell high ticket things as a private dinner with them. I've seen someone take their mentees on a jet. I've seen 6-week courses where the people are teaching you something, how to do something. Like I've seen it all. High tickets really will help you make some money because think about it. Some of these people are selling this for $5,000. If you have what? 3 people that buy your high ticket service for $5,000, you just made $15,000. Like, who doesn't want to make that in a month off of selling something that they know and just interacting with people that trust them, that want to vibe with them, that want to learn from them? Like, it can be done. So sell something high ticket and don't be scared to sell it. I've run across people, I don't want to sell that for $1,000. Why not? Why don't you? You'll buy it for them from $1,000, but you don't think that you're worthy enough for people to buy something from you that's $1,000, that's $2,500 that you learned, that you really want to help them with, that you took your time with. Girl, you better sell it. You better sell it, period. So sell a high ticket service. Do not be scared. Okay. Going back to number one, once you sell that ebook or that class, now you're moving them into the high ticket. Okay, now you're moving them on. And then once they're over here, you're giving them so much knowledge, so much value that they're going to want to stay. Okay, and then once people see this on all these platforms on the internet, now you got more customers coming over for the high ticket. But make sure your high ticket is good. I told one of my clients, you could do a out of the country seminar, right? Bringing women over like I used to do. I used to take women to Colombia. I used to take them to Colombia to get trained on massaging and things like that. That was my high ticket. I charged people $5,000. Okay, off of one trip, I made $50,000. Like, and that was just from what I know. That was from me going to Colombia, getting my teeth done, me doing research, me helping people with surgery, things like that. And that literally made me some money where I didn't really have to work for a couple of months, maybe like 2 months. I didn't really have to work. So I'm telling you guys, high tickets, that's the thing. That's where you want to stay at. That's where you want to go. That's where you want to make this money at. And don't be scared, okay? Do not be scared and charge your worth. If you know that people should be paying $5,000 for what you know, charge your worth. Charge what you are worth and don't be scared. The worst thing somebody can say is no. The worst thing somebody can do is not buy. But when you're giving people that value, they're going to buy. Trust me, they are. All right, y'all. So number 3, sell a physical product. We have Amazon, we have TikTok Shop. You can sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace. You can sell stuff on Instagram. Sell a physical product, okay? This is why I tell people that. I was talking to somebody the other day and she did all these services. And I'm like, so what's your physical product? And she's like, I don't have one. I'm like, girl, why not? I'm like, you're on TikTok all the time. They have TikTok Shop. Sell on TikTok Shop. Like, it's easy to make money. Why not? Selling a product, guys, will help you on your online business because people are always buying. And once people see you running those ads and doing all this stuff, it's going to drive traffic towards your actual business. So I always tell people, sell a physical product. It doesn't have to be a lot of products, but you want something on Amazon. People are shopping on Amazon every day. So you want something for them. I don't care if it's a content calendar. I don't care if it's some facial cream. I don't care if it's a pen, a bag. Just have something to sell that people can actually touch and that they can see, because that will really help you get to a big bag. I've seen a lot of people sell 2 products. I've seen people sell 1 product, and it really has done a lot for them. So sell a physical product, get on Amazon, get on TikTok, get on Facebook Marketplace, and don't sleep on Facebook Marketplace because a lot of people buy from there. And going into that, all these social media platforms, everybody's not on everything. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that. Everybody's not on everything, right? So these are different people on different social media platforms. These are different audiences that don't know you, that don't know your product. So I say get on these platforms and really use it to your ability, like really max it out. Max it out when you get on these social media platforms, okay? Because that's what a lot of people are doing that's making money. They're maxing it out. They're getting monetized. They're running the ads. They're interacting with people. They're seeing what's trending. They're reading their analytics. Like they're really doing it. So if you're gonna sell something, make sure once you do it, like you want it to go to the top tier. You want to go through the roof with it, okay? So sell a physical product. That's another way so that you can really make some money online. All right, y'all. Number 4. Content creation. I know y'all hear it all the time. I already know. You say I don't want to be a content creator. I get it. Okay, I get it. People say I'm an introvert. I'm not an extrovert. I get it. But let me tell you why you should do content creation. I'm not saying you have to make it your whole thing, but people really are invested in people. People are invested in people so much that they end up trusting them. People that do content creation can sell things to people. They create their own communities. So why would you not do that? Like seriously, why would you not do it? So content creation, I mean, you don't have to go full throttle with it, or you can. If you do go full throttle with it, I say that you need to create a content calendar. You need to make sure that you build your community. If you're adding value, people love that. People love to see new things. I was on YouTube the other day. No, I was on Instagram, and this lady was doing this arts and crafts stuff, and I was like, ooh. And then I started going to all her other videos. And then, y'all, I was literally on her page for like 20 minutes just looking at her stuff because I was like, oh, this is good. But I just stumbled across her page. So think about if you got 100 people that just stumble across your page and they like your content and they buy from you. Girl, them 100 people could turn into what? 1,000 people could turn into 10,000 people. And then what's going to happen? Your bag is going to go up. So content creation, I'm not saying that you have to make it like your full life. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying don't scroll on Instagram and all these social media platforms and you sitting up here looking at other people buying from them and ain't nobody buying from you. And it doesn't have to be where you're showing your face. You can do faceless content creation, and I'm gonna do a video on that, okay? Because we're gonna get into that because I know it's a lot of introverts here, and I'm like, girl, do something faceless. So I'm gonna do a video on that. Stay tuned, okay? I'm gonna drop that for y'all because y'all need that. But content creation, y'all, is a bag. Adding value is a bag, okay? But it's not, sometimes it doesn't happen quick. So that's another thing. I don't want y'all with these tips I'm telling y'all to be like, oh, it didn't happen. I didn't make no money in 2 weeks. You got to keep it going. I'm seeing pages that I've never seen before that I'm buying from people. So you got to keep it going and staying consistent. And once you stay consistent, that content creation will be nothing. Okay. That's why a lot of people are making money off online. They're really using the tools to make this money. So I would get into content creation if I can and just see what avenue that I want to do when it pertains to that. And I had a realtor, going to this. I had a realtor, and she was like, I don't really like to do content creation, but I love investing. I love finances. I love going to homes. And I was like, girl, just prop up your phone or have your assistant video you, and you could just be showing people and just act like you talking to your assistant. And I said, once you actually edit that, that's going to be a good video for you to post. So don't sleep on the content creation. Like, it could be done with everyday life. I'm telling y'all, okay? So just think about it, okay? Think about that. Our last skill is freelancing. Now, I'm not saying do anything for free. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is selling your brand. Sell your brand, sell what you do. Learn something that's high skill. Learn something that adds value to people and sell it. Package it up together and sell it as your brand. People need that. Okay, it's people on all these different platforms. You got Fiverr, you just got other places like that where people are selling what they know at a high ticket value, right? So that's what I'm telling you to do. If you wanted to do virtual assistant, you're good at emailing, you're good at doing calendars, you're good at doing different things like that. You want to sell that as your brand. It's freelancing, okay? So why not do that? And that makes people a lot of money. If you get your brand in order, and I mean, you can't be looking crazy, you cannot not know what you're talking about. Like, you have to come across as adding value to people, and with this skill set that you learned, this high skill set, and you basically are going to sell it to people. So selling your brand, like me, I'm CEO Chris, right? I'm CEO Chris, so I could sell CEO Chris as I'm teaching people how to gain wealth from side hustles and turn it into businesses. I can help you with your content creation. I can give you tips on creating a community. Like, I'm adding value. I'm selling the brand CEO Chris to you, okay? So I can package all that up and I can have different tiers of the way I sell it. I'm just saying, like silver, um gold, platinum, like these packages, and I could sell it to people. I'm selling my brand. I'm selling my high skill sets that I already know. So sell what you know, okay? That will make you some money. All right, guys, I'm serious. Freelance your business, freelance your brand. It will really, really help you. Okay, guys? So now that I have taught you ladies 5 skills that you guys can do to make money online, I need you to start doing it. Girl, you are too pretty. You are too confident. You are too amazing for the world to not know who you are. You are literally doing yourself a disservice if people don't know the value that you bring to other people. Like, you're literally like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You've been places in this world on vacations. You've been looking fly in all these clothes. You met a lot of people. You've made money. And girl, you just letting it sit in your phone. Like, you're literally not showing people what you can do. I'm telling y'all, you can make money online. Learn from me. I'm doing this journey with you guys. I've made a lot of money from Instagram, and so now I'm going to other platforms. Like, I'm telling you what I know. You're doing people a disservice if you're not adding value and you're not telling people like who you are. Okay? Don't do that. So look at this video. Think about this video. Go to your photos and start posting. Go to your emails, go to your computer hard drive and look at the things that you've downloaded. Look at the people you've talked to and figure out how can I package that up to make money online. I'm telling y'all, the future is making money online. You ain't got to quit your job, but you do need to have a couple of side hustles, a couple of streams of income to get by nowadays, guys. Seriously. And I don't want you girls to be doing yourself a disservice and not giving people the gems that they need, okay? So please, please, please take the tips that I gave you and at least use one of them. Use one of them, all right? But those are the gems that I have for you guys. I hope you loved this video. If you did, subscribe and like this video and look at the other videos that I have, y'all. Okay, I'm really giving you guys the tea on making some money. All right, some are serious, some are funny. I'm crazy, but I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And now let's make some money online.